Shalom is real. I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, for allowing me to do another lesson. Yahweh is who the world ignorantly calls God. Yahweh Shai is his son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, and there's no God beside them. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone for being faithful witnesses to the Holy Spirit, and salutations to the elect whom the Lord hath given ears to hear. This is the book of Daniel 12:1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. And those that are found written in the book are those that keep the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. They're going to be delivered. And the rest that are not written, the rest that don't follow the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, they're going to be destroyed in various ways. What we see today, in regards to whirlwinds, tempests, earthquakes, tornadoes, which I believe would be the same as whirlwinds, they are used in congruence with the plans of the Lord to wipe out the wicked. Alright? At the end of the day, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is going to bring great death upon these wicked people. And we must, continue to do the things that the Lord delights in hopes that he will have mercy upon us. Okay? And, with what's going on, if you have a judgment that's right for you, there's no type of preparation. There's no type of, if the Most High has a trap for you, you're going to fall into it. Is what I'm getting at. I was meditating upon, these hurricanes coming back to back to back to back to back. And you have a group of people known as doomsday preppers. All right? To where they stockpile a bunch of food, a bunch of batteries, a bunch of medication in hopes that when things go south, they will still be able to survive. But according to the plans of the Lord, that's not going to be the case. The scriptures say 2/3 shall be cut off and die. Right? The scriptures also speak on how I can't really think of too many precepts right now. But the scriptures speak on how if the Lord bind up a man, that man won't be able to get out. Let me see, might be Amos. Okay. 2 Ezra 16:3. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Because nothing happens on earth without the Lord's blessings. Right? And the Lord sends plagues as punishments for men. So it said, a fire is sent among you, who may quench it. Plagues are sent unto you. Right? As a matter of fact, the scriptures speak on how the Lord will destroy Egypt with plagues as before. And if you didn't know, America is spiritual Egypt. So it says, plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away an hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire and stubble when they have begun to burn? May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer. The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? All right. Makes me think of this is Proverbs 16:9. A man's heart deviseth his way, but the Lord directeth his steps. So if the Lord wants you, like Scripture saying in Amos 5, that's when a man, escaped the bear and then a lion met him. So if the Lord wants you to meet a plague, you're going to meet a plague. And, with water, I'm thinking on the aspect of hurricanes. Enough water comes into an establishment, nothing is safe. Water is very powerful. And let's say you have a stockpile of food in a couple of rooms in your house or in your basement. Water come through, that shit getting flooded out. Next thing you know, all that food you have is flowing down the river somewhere. All right? And all your life, all this money all this time you spent stockpiling food is for naught. Right? The Most High knows how to get you. And this is why people need to fear. But the scriptures say how these people are destroyed, or the Lord's people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. But there's another one that says that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. That's a good one. The fear of the Lord is Proverbs 1:7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. All right? And the Lord is so merciful, he still has his men out there on the highways and hedges telling you what he's doing as he's doing it. So lucky I'm on a plantation, so you know how that is. But I just want to get something in through the spirit. So it says the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. Right? But you see what the Lord, I think I brought this out the other day. Let me see. Psalms. Yes, Psalms 37:28. For the Lord loveth judgment and forsaketh not his saints. They are preserved forever, but the seed of the wicked shall be cut off. Do you know that I did a lesson on this the other day? As far as judgment is concerned, he can take away from your portion, the portion of the wicked, and give it to the just. As a matter of fact, let's prove that. Ecclesiastes 2 and 24. There is nothing better for a man than that he should eat and drink, and that he should make his soul enjoy good in his labor. All right? And again, as a doomsday prepper, your thought is to be able to have some type of leg up, so to speak, when shit hits the fan. Right? It says, this also I saw that it was from the hand of God. So if the Lord allows that, then, well, blessed are you. But it says, for who can eat, or who else can hasten hereunto more than I? For God giveth to a man that is good in his sight, wisdom and knowledge. Right? So first and foremost, what you want to get is wisdom and knowledge. You see, right now, instead of prepping, which there's no wrong to grab a few extra canned goods while you're shopping, but most importantly, you want to gain wisdom, or really you want to gain the fear of the Lord, which comes by the way of the prophets. You learn by the way of the prophets, right? And then that brings on knowledge, all right? And knowledge brings on wisdom and ultimately joy. For God giveth to a man that is good in his sight, wisdom and knowledge and joy. Which again, you won't even receive any of these without the fear of the Lord. But to the sinner he giveth travail to gather and to heap up, that he may give him that is good before God. Right? This also is vanity and vexation of spirit for the sinner. But for the righteous, what we hope for, we're going to receive, and then some. Ultimately, we hope for salvation in any way, shape, and form. We don't have no bug out plan as far as I'm going to go here, I'm going to go there. Me and the brother was talking about this yesterday, how you don't know where the fuck you're going to end up when shit really gets bad. And the thing is, people are asleep now. Yeah, various hurricanes came in certain parts of America. But people are still asleep. Last night before I went to bed, I was looking up what you could do it too. Look up Google Trends, and it shows you what people are looking into, and a vast majority of the searches were pretty much going into the sports, or how you have soccer and basketball and football going on right now. The bread and circuses. But yeah, I had a topic, or I had a thought in mind, but I wasn't sure exactly how I wanted to deliver it to you brothers and few sisters. Nevertheless, the point of this lesson is to fear the Lord. Right? Because no amount of prepping can prepare you for a time that was never before seen upon the earth. We just read it in Daniel 12. How can you prepare for something that you don't foresee happening? You gotta understand, all these things are to come to like the scripture say in Isaiah 47, the loss of children. All right, pretty much when this place goes down, there's going to be a number of catastrophic events happening all at once. Right? And no man can prepare for all of those. That's why it's through Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah. Right? This is Psalms chapter 47. I'm going to start at 46. I'm sorry, Psalms 46. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. When I woke up yesterday, well, actually when I got to work, scrolling through the tube, and lo and behold, I see the brothers in Tampa. They say they were fine. And that's no surprise, because the Lord is going to protect his. But it's just a testament of a faith of the men of the Lord. Remember in Wisdom of Solomon 12 and 16, it says pretty much how their boldness, or the boldness of the righteous, shall be manifest when the Lord starts breaking niggas down, basically. When the Lord starts acting. Now it says, therefore will not we fear, though the earth be removed, and though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea. Now, initially, it's going to be some fright, but all in all, the Lord is going to show who he's dealing with. Remember Psalms 91, 1,000 shall fall at thy side, but none evil shall come to thee. It's as though the waters thereof roar and be troubled, though the mountains shake with the swelling thereof. There is a river, the streams whereof shall make glad the city of God, the holy place of the tabernacles of the Most High. God is in the midst of her, she shall not be moved. God shall help her, and that right early. We'll finish it. It says, the heathen raised, the kingdoms were moved. He uttered his voice, the earth melted. And essentially, this is going to happen when the Lord rocked this place with thermonuclear missiles. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. Come, behold the works of the Lord. What desolation he hath made in the earth. He maketh wars to cease unto the end of the earth. He breaketh the bow, and cutteth the spear in sunder. He burneth the chariot in the fire. Be still and know that I am God. As a matter of fact, let's look up that word, be still. Or still, rather. Meaning to relax. Damn. To drop, abandon, relax. Refrain. To let go. Be quiet. You really could only be still if you had the spirit of Yahushua on you. Remember, Yahushua said in John 14, he said, my peace I leave with you. And when you go into that word peace, it means pretty much a sense of tranquility from the havoc of war. So it says, be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the heathen. I will be exalted in the earth. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. So, with that, shalom to the elect.